Hi guys, so you joined me back down the secret lake, midweek session. Got down after work about 5 o'clock, got the rods out for a few hours. Only be here till about dark, 9, half 9, 10, whatever. Just a few hours, chance to nick a bite. Down a different end this time, the wind's coming down this end, so the fish like to follow the wind on this lake, so I'm down there. I've got one other person on tonight. He's in a swim, nowhere near me, so that's good. Quick led about, found a few spots. I've got one on the back of an island, one just kind of in open water and one to a set of pads. So fingers crossed we can get another fish tonight. I wasn't expecting to get out so soon, to be fair. It's only a couple of weeks since I've done my last trip, so really excited about that. I mean, I've got about 4 or 5 hours at my disposal, so if I get a fish I'll be absolutely buzzing, to be fair. But if I don't, when you're outside, weather's like this, it's quiet, it's peaceful. Can't really complain either way, so fingers crossed, hopefully I'll get one for you. So I sat there just happily minding my own business, watching the water, eating cheese roll as you do. Can't beat a cheese roll on the bank, one of my favourites personally. And all of a sudden, little beep, oh yeah, go on. Adrenaline starts pumping. Next minute, beep 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 beep. Oh, go on. Cheese roll's gone up in the air, naturally as you do. Pulled into it, absolutely nothing. Can't believe it. Cheese rolls on the floor, covered in the gravel, that ain't no good. Nothing on the end. Must have been a savage liner. Absolute fuming. Brought it in, checked the rig, hook's razor sharp still. No weed, nothing on it, so it's not good. Other than that, it's been really quiet. Wind's flattened off now. It's pretty quiet. Gonna redo that rod in a minute, get it back out. Yeah, gutted, mate. Only had half my cheese roll as well. Tried an insult to injury, so far, Carp got one up on me. It's still time left yet though. I'm confident we'll have one tonight. So the sun's gone down now, light's starting to fade. It's around 8:30, probably be pitch black by about 9 o'clock. I mean, what happened to the summer nights? I remember I used to play out as a kid till like 10 o'clock, it was still light, but dark by 9 these days. No fish unfortunately, but the rods are still in, so still chance. Sadly I did lose one earlier, quite far out, and lost it in this weird sort of, almost like kale like weed. I've never seen weed like it, but it's kind of like cabbagey kale sort of stuff, real thick and crunchy sort of stuff. Didn't have it on for that long, had it on for maybe 10 seconds, about it into the weed, went tight, and just felt it come off, pulled a lump of weed in. So at least I know I was in the right spot, but it's one of those things, but still time. It's always a bit strange filming the blank, It's kind of, should you put it out or not? And I've debated this a few times. As you've watched this, obviously I'll put this video out. When I watch videos myself, I always like to watch people that catch fish, it's kind of what we go for, but then it kind of puts it into perspective a bit that it is fishing and not catching. So, beep on the rod then. So, kind of shows it's real, I know a lot of the videos and whatever, they're all baited and all that, blah blah blah, but this is fishing, like for me, I had a few hours after work, got down here, found a couple of spots, got the rods out, not caught, but that is how it is, There's always next time, but in the meantime, I've been on this water. I've had a ticket for this water for a long time, but never really focused on it because I've been occupied in other waters. But now I'm gonna kind of spend some time here. So here's a few that I've had previously. Best 2 fish I've had out of here. I've had this lovely mirror. This is back in 2019, 26 pounds bang on, and last October I had this real nice dark common 26.7, I believe. The best 2 fish I've had out here, but I've had quite a few fish out of here just on short little sessions in between when I was on my syndicate. But probably going to fish this lake up until autumn now, and beginning of winter, fish it as much as I can, really get stuck into it, and then we'll go from there. I am planning a campaign on the water in winter, You might have seen it in some of my earlier videos. It was where like the sort of the runs water. I'm hoping to get a 20 out of there. That's the kind of target I'm going to set over winter. It's close to my home. It's literally 10 minutes away. It's good for a bite, so it kind of keeps the rod bending through the winter. And I think there is some better fishing there. It's just a matter of getting through the smaller ones. So that's probably going to be my winter campaign for this year, I expect. But you know, we've got loads of months left before winter, so we'll see how we get on here. So slow pack down now. If you don't see me again, blank, but it is what it is. Not the end of the world. It's always nice being out personally. So I hope you enjoyed the last video. Hope you enjoyed this video as well. Thanks for your comments, sharing, telling your friends. Means loads to me. And if you've got any feedback, I'm always welcome for any feedback. Anything you want differently, don't like the music, want to know more about the rigs, the bait, or whatever, chuck it in the comments below, guys. And you know, I'll get back to everybody. But in the meantime, that's it for me today. See you on the bank sometime.